In today's video, I'm about to break down my secret glitch play that allows me to absolutely shred and break any defense in the game that I've used to go on a 27 game win streak in Madden 23. And if you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop me a like on the video. Let's get into it.
Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com. We got an absolute banger for you guys today. I'm about to reveal my secret play that I've been using to just dominate the defense lately. And better yet, this is actually a little glitch concept that's going to break the defensive coverages in this game. Just give you wide open players everywhere. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, I've been running the Saints playbook on offense lately, and I've been running mostly gun bunch and tight, right? Now, this play I've been using, I've been hiding it. It's in gun bunch, and it is absolutely deadly. There's a secret setup to this that, like I said, will break coverage. And we're just going to get straight into it. Now, I do want to break down the personnel I've been using. If you want to, use the same players as me, you don't have to. But I've actually just as of today, I've been using Keyshawn Johnson as my slot receiver because he gets 0 AP slot-o-matic. I think that's really clutch. Other than that, I've been using AJ Green, and I've been alternating back and forth between Michael Irvin and Carmichael. But bottom line is, I just like, tall receivers on this year's game. I prefer like 6'3", 6'4". Irvin's only 6'2", but he works with speed. So, play is trail out of the gun bunch. And I'm going to break down several different setups to this play that are extremely effective. So, let's just start off right now against basic, zone defense, right? So, like I said, the play is gun bunch trail, and I'm going to break down several different setups that I like to use with this play in this video. I'm going to break down how to attack every coverage out there, whether it be zone drop, match coverage, or man, the blitz, everything. So make sure you watch the whole video. Don't skip ahead, or else you'll miss out on some important information, including the glitch that I'll be showing you guys to this play. So, you want to make sure first things first that your bunch is lined up on the short side of the field. So to do that, you just look at the hashes. See, I'm closest to the right hash here. That means that the right side of the field is the short side, therefore that's where I want my bunch. Now, just going up against a standard cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, it's very simple. What I would do in that situation is I just put my outside receiver, Irvin, one receiver, you can put him on a C route, put my running back on an out route to the bunch side, corner my slot receiver, and streaked out to the receiver in the bunch. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to give you reads over the middle and on the sidelines. With this, you want to ideally attack the corner route. Now, as you guys should know, and I just want to explain this first things first, if they don't have a match defense, this short side of the field corner route will be open every single time against cover 3, cover 4, cover 2. Just because the short side of the screen streak corner route. Now, you guys know that already. You should know that. The glitch is going to take this to the next level. Because as you guys know, that setup I just showed you would get stopped by match coverage. And that's really what I want to break down. So, match coverage, the cover 4 show 2 out of this 3-4 cub, is really meta right now. And the reason why it's so good is it stops the majority of this stuff. So, if I should do that exact same setup I just showed you guys, the corner route would get guarded, as you guys can see here. That deep zone matches it. I throw it, that's a pick. So what I'm about to do is show you guys how to glitch the match coverage. Okay guys, so you see that the match coverage defends that very well. That's one of the reasons why I'm a big proponent of match defense. The thing is though, you can glitch match coverage out of this play and out of this formation in general. Bunch is very easy to glitch match. So if I was to run a similar setup, put the slot on the corner, streak the outside receiver, all I have to do to glitch the match is motion this running back to the bunch side. Now, at this point, I can block him, keep him blocked if I need, or I can put him on a flat. If they're blitzing me, I'll probably block him. If they're not blitzing me, I'll probably put him on a flat. But what this does is you guys are going to see when you do this motion, the match coverage gets glitched. So let's just take a look at a replay and explain what just happened. And it's much deeper than that, as you're going to see. I'm going to show you some other things you can do.
Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order.
Just know it's deeper than what I'm showing you right now even. So first of all, when you motion the running back over, what happens is that there's now 4 offensive players that can go out and route on the right side of the screen. Anytime there's 4 players on one side of the field, this time it's the right, that can go out on a route, match coverage is canceled. There's no more match. So what that means is this match coverage that could lock the corner route up just got turned into a basic cover 4 drop zone defense that gets abused by corners. So now you guys can see that outside right corner, key in on him right here. Instead of matching the corner out, he bails with the streak. So now I can once again just throw my corner out on the sideline and just click on for an easy user catch every single time. And you guys can see, like, look, I literally blocked my running back. Even though he didn't go out on route, it's still broken. You can block him or you can send him out on a route. That's just completely up to you. Either way, you're going to be fine. As you guys see, it's glitched. Now, like I said, you can feel free, though, to send him out on a route. Like, maybe you want to send him on a flat. That's completely fine. So we do the flat, streak, corner combo. And once again, you guys are going to see, first of all, like, yes, you can throw him to the flat, get your yardage, but the match will still break. That's what I really, really like about this play and this setup is the match coverage, you never have to worry about it. Again, one more time. You guys are going to see here again, this corner is just wide open. Just throw it, undercut it, easy catch. Now, there's another really, really, really good read on this play that not anybody knows about. I guarantee you don't see people doing this. Another read on this play that's absolutely crazy. Remember, I did say I like to put this one receiver on a C route. And the reason why I do that is because if they're in man, match, whatever, that C route is going to get open. As you guys can see here, if they're in man or match, that guy's going to get open over the top. Now, the thing that's crazy about this is that when you motion him over, remember the running back motions over, there's no longer match over there, right? So that deep zone defender over the one receiver, Irvin, he's going to play a zone drop deep zone. He's not going to match. So while you can't throw it to beat like man or match anymore, what you can do is just throw it quickly on the break to inside release just like that, and that's a quick dot every single time. To take this a step further, this is also extremely good against the man-to-man blitz. So let's say that somebody's running Mike Blitz 0 on you, right? What you could do is just, again, you don't even have to hot route the C route, because obviously the C route will beat man, true. But even this quick little out route, it's just going to get the quick inside release, just throw it in there, you break a tackle like that, one-on-one, you could be off to the races. Now keep in mind, a lot of times people will, as you guys know, when they're in man-to-man blitzes, they're not going to just let you keep doing that. So you do that once or twice, or you throw a C route once or twice, they're probably just putting that guy in a deep zone over there and playing man across the board elsewhere. So if you see something like that, once again, you already know that you can just throw that quick pass. That quick pass to the inside, because it gets an inside release each and every time. Very, 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 very easy, very effective. So again, you guys can see I'm not really even trying to block this blitz just because I know I have quick beaters. And look, a simple route like that can turn into a touchdown. It really can. Guys, the thing that takes this play to an entirely new level is the tight end route. So you have that trail route stock to the tight end, which is so nice, and it's nice for a few reasons. First of all, if they notice that this corner route is getting open on their match when you motion this running back over, they're probably just going to run over there and user it. So that's going to make them abandon the middle of the field, and now you're wide open. This also appeals to you if you're playing man-to-man, because this is just a man beater period, whether you block the running back or not. You already know that the tight end will beat his man. So again, if they abandon the middle to go guard a corner route or C route or something, that trail route is wide open. So that's pretty much the first setup. Now I want to break down the second setup. So guys, the second setup is actually going to utilize the bunch on the wide side of the field. So with trail, again, let's put the bunch on the wide side. We're going to make sure we look at our hashes. So in this case, I moved the ball over to the left hash. Now when you're on the left hash, that means that the right side of the screen is the wide side, the left side is the short side. So when we have our left hash, we want our bunch on the right because that's the wide side for this setup. So for this setup, what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to put my outside one receiver, which is Irvin, on a C route, right? The next thing I'm going to do is going to motion over a streak. Now, you can do this in a few different ways. If they're not blitzing you, you could motion the running back out of the backfield and streak him. That's the first way. That's if you don't need any blocking. Now, what this setup is going to do for you is very simple. It's going to give you all sorts of reads over the middle and then also on the sideline. Now, guys, remember, C route, it beats man, it beats match. So, you're probably gonna have people putting the third over here to try to avoid that from happening. So that's why we want a streak over here, because we can't just rely upon the C route getting open by itself. But when you put a streak with the C route, what happens is the streak is going to run that deep zone off of the C route, which allows you to now throw it on the short side of the field every single time for easy completion. So again, we put this guy in the third so he didn't match the C route. Because again, if he matched the C route, it'd be just an easy beater, just like a man. But when we have a streak over there, you guys can see he's running the deep zone off, which leaves the C route open on the sideline. Now, what's really, really good about this play is how it attacks the middle of the field too. And you guys can see here, we have our slot that goes on a drag. So if there's no one in the flat over there, that's money. But after that, we have a trail working with that post. So it's basically just read the middle of the field as the user. Who do they not user over the middle on the trail or the post, and you hit the other one. It's really that simple. Now, what if they're sending a blitz at you, maybe rushing 5, and you need to block the running back? Well, in that case, what we're going to do is simply, like I said, block the running back through the C route, and this time we're going to motion over the slot receiver and put him on a streak. He's going to serve the same purpose now. So now, we have, we have the streak that's going to pull our deep zone away, but the running back's blocking. Now, at this point, we can do one of two things. We can either drag the tight end or leave him on the trail. It really doesn't matter. Like here, if you do the drag, that basically stresses the user to where, is he going to stay low enough to guard the drag, or is he going to drop back with that post? Because even if there's a hard flat, like say for instance here, this guy, the user over the middle, Hendricks, he dropped back immediately into the seam to guard this post. I could just throw the drag right about here to Gronk and pick up 5 to 10 yards. Now, because he stayed on Gronk initially, that vacated the seam area to where I could throw this post right over his head for an easy dot. So that's the first thing you want to do on this play. Now, I switched it up to a different cover 3 here. This is not a blitz anymore. This is just 4-man rush. Just so you guys know, whether you block the running back or not, the same principles apply, both over the middle of the field and then on the short side of the field, with the C route and the streak. When you have this C route streak combo on the short side, the deep zone always is going to get pulled away from the C route. So that just leaves him wide open on the sideline. The only chance they have is if, just like that, basically, that they get a late knockout animation. Now, I'm not going to lie, the deep zone knockout ability is really good. It's overpowered, right? But if I throw that, say, 10 times, I'm probably going to complete it even against the zone knockout ability 7 to 8 times, right? You just have to get good at, cutting it off just like that, so the guy can't even get an animation. So what you're going to want to do to ensure that is you want to just make sure you click on to the receiver and you undercut the ball. And what I mean by undercut the ball is I'm cutting it off on the sideline. So I'll do it one more time and then kind of explain over a replay. So just like that. He's not going to be able to get an animation in time to knock it off. So we're going to look at the replay and show you guys how to do this. You definitely want to get in the lab to master this little catching technique because it will beat the knockouts. So what you do is you throw a pass lead, you throw it down into the sideline, right? You don't do a high ball. You throw it down into the sideline because you don't need a high ball here because that's only going to make it easier for the knockout ability to activate. So basically, once it breaks open, I'm throwing it, because this is to the left, down and to the left. So if you picture the analog stick as a clock, it's probably about, I would say 7, 8 o'clock. I'd probably say more like 7 o'clock on the analog stick, right? So as soon as I throw the ball, then what I do is I click onto my receiver and I undercut it, which means I run back to the ball and to the sideline. So again, I'm running back and down. So kind of the same way I threw the ball, which is again about 7 o'clock on the analog stick, to cut the ball off underneath the route while holding down the aggressive catch button. And that kind of just makes me get another yard or 2 of separation, get this nice little catch. By the time I come down, it's too late. They're not going to get the knockout. So as you guys can see, this play has the ability to glitch out any zone coverage. It can glitch out match, and it also has man beaters too. This, like I said, has been the secret play to my success. Going on my win streak, no one has been able to stop this play. It's been money for me each and every time I run it. Hope you guys like it just as much as I do. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see y'all soon with some more great content.